meet the starters for the Clippers.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's George in at the small forward position. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Wall attacking. Inside, Zubac. Rebound, Minnesota.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. Towns with the steal. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. What he's proud of is how well they're playing above the net. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everybody misses shots. What bothers me are the mental mistakes. And I haven't had to get in anyone's ear about that with this team. Well, that's pretty heady basketball, Kevin. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
Here's Zubac. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. There's the 3, and there's Paul George on the assist by Wall. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And here's Russell after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Russell, no luck. George dishes the Wall. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And the dunk by Zubac.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Russell kicks to Anderson. Out to Russell. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes.
Anderson passes to Russell. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Russell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Wall passes to Powell. The kick out to Wall. Back to Powell, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Out to Russell. From downtown, connects from 3-point range.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable. And
there's the pass to Powell. Wall against Russell. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Wall passes to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Russell against Wall. Edwards inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Nobody near Leonard. Oh, good on the triple. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Anderson wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And George kicks to Leonard. Tie game in Minnesota. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
At the elbow, Edwards. Knocked away. And it's Russell in the corner. Anderson a screen on Zubac. Now here is George. And it's Wall in the corner. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Towns. Here's Anderson, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Towns for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
George finds Zubac. And here's Leonard. Out to the right wing. To end the cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Leonard's got 8 points. In this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. No good with the layup. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Wall. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell dishes to Gobert. And George hits the whistle that time.
George.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. .144 left in the first half of the game.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And Wall. Here we go now. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Russell finds Edwards. Towns wide open. Knocked loose.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Takes it out to Leonard. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Anderson. Another shot from deep. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. George passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. And now, thank you, David. We'll be back after half. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got McDaniels. Also, Naz Reid out there. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. Clippers trail by 5.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Here's McLaughlin. Top of the key, McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Noel buries the 7-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Jackson dishes to Batum.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
Outside Jackson. And Morris throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Batum attacking. And stolen by Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Prince. He can't hit that time. Good D by Covington. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
There's the pass to Morris. Offensive rebound. Outside for Batum. Kennard for three. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 2. Batum with the three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Batum kicks to Kennard. Poked loose. Prince against Jackson. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Noel. Trying to end the drought. And the three ball is good. Noel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
This is it to Covington. Kennard kicks to Covington. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson passes to Covington. Down low. Morris. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. 7 points in the game. Reed with it. Pass to Noel. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And now Covington running the floor all by himself. And the layup is good. Covington's got his first points in this one.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. And here is McDaniel. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
And now the Clippers on the break. Wall with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And Anderson kicks to Russell. Poked away. Stolen by George. And stolen by Russell. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Up top, Russell. Covered by Wall. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game. Generate a lot of points for them.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And Wall kicks to Powell. George passes to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. 4 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Russell inside. Covered by Wall. Anderson right side. Back to Towns. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Russell against Wall. The pass to Zubac. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside, Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. A crossover, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And Anderson kicks to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert down low. Leonard's there. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Right side Russell. A second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Russell passes to Anderson. On to Russell. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
George with no one around. Connects from downtown.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Russell passes to Towns. Now Towns, a screen on Powell. Edwards can't hit. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So the Clippers with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. David, thank you as always.
Thank you for
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three. Towns gets the bucket. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Jackson can't get it to go. Pass to Towns. Back to Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 5.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's Morant. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Adams. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Could make a good argument for the kick-out pass there because the D had him bottled up.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bane, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 7.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Right side, Russell. And he drives in. And the basket is good.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Morant.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Morant. Misses the jumper from the wing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Outside Morant. The 3 from Bain. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Adams. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Edwards. To the paint. 2 on the clock. Oh, Adams with the block. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half of this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Brooks left side, 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Now Morant. Now here's Brooks. Anderson covers. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Jackson on the wing, covered by Towns. Jackson against Towns. Jackson right side. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. From deep. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
And Towns' 3-pointer is elite. but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota in the lead. The kick out to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got his second basket.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Towns. There's the three. They get the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
To the left side wing. Jackson against Towns. Pass to Russell. Gobert with it. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Timberwolves need to get off the shot here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Memphis trailing here. A minute 4 left in the second quarter. Morant against Russell. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Russell's got 6.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Russell against Morant. Jackson on the wing. There's the triple. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now Jackson. Back to Brooks. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
25. The Grizzlies. 14.
with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Danny Green. Back to Reed. Here's Noel. Reed to screen on Jones. Noel goes back up. Reed, good.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Jones. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Pass to Tillman. And here is Green. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Reed. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Conchar. McDaniels covering. Green for 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin. Got a piece of it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And that one's good. Green.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
McDaniels inside. Back to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Outside McDaniels. 1:19 left in the third quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Right side Jones puts up a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Prince. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh my, a powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Jones. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Back to Noel. From downtown, they get it back. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Jones from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. The Timberwolves shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. They've got Taurean Prince, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Memphis shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. On the attack, Green. That shot is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Prince. Here's Reed. Back to Prince. Here's Tillman. He takes it in. Three-pointer off the mark. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that one's good. Green.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
On the wing, Conchar. That 3's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. McDaniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Jones. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Reed. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Conchar, good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bain finds Brooks. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Anderson passes to Edwards. Back to Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Jackson on the wing. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Russell against Morant. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Outside, Anderson. Towns on a screen. Kicks it out to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Towns can't get that one to fall. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Brooks. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Morant against Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
And with these teams, Brett, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Leonard, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Leonard hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Morant passes to Brooks. There's the lob to Jackson. He can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And it's Wall in the corner. Leonard kicks to George. 5 on the clock over Brooks. And it's George missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Pass to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
4 on the clock. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And George kicks to Zubac. Wall against Morant. Now here is George. Guarded closely. Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
On the wing, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Wall against Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Leonard against Adams. Back to Leonard. Now the pass to Pop. It's stolen. Wall against Morant. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. George trying to break free, and that one is good.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Left side Jackson. There's the 3. Brooks dishes to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats a Zubac.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Wall draws the double. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 11.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Morant's against Wall. Morant passes to Bane. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. And too long on the shot.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's George finishing it off.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the dunk by Zubac.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Morant surveying the D. To the middle. It's stolen by Wall. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Morant. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Brooks against George. Adams outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Morant pitches to Adams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard kicks to Powell. Outside for George. And it's Wall in the corner. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The kick out to Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Left side Adams. On the wing, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adams, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 7. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Morant outside. Memphis the rebound. Bane kicks to Adams. Jackson from long range. That shot no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Morant against Wall. Leonard the pass to Wall. Back to Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Bane kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
And here's Leonard from 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top. Up. Okay, David, much appreciated. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson up top, defended by Jones, and the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, Covington. In the corner, Kennard with it. He takes it in. Outside, Batum fires the 3. Kennard finds Morris. Here's Batum. 3-pointer. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. In the corner, Kennard with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, Batum. Going inside. Back to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Kennard's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Jones kicks to Brooks. Back to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Defense. LA basketball.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Outside for Batum. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that, Jay.
Jones against Jackson. Covered by Morris. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
He doesn't get the second one. Clippers leading by 11. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Covington against Jones. Outside for Batum. Shot on the wing. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Outside for Jackson. Kennard on the wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
From downtown, cranes it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set, and it's Zubats in its center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Jones for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Tillman. Brooks outside. Off target from three-point range. Clippers leading by 10. Powell with it. Wall dishes to Leonard. Tillman grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Brooks. He's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 5, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Here's George. Passes it to Zubats. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Wall looking for an opening. Pass to Powell. It's tipped. Wall against Morant. The feed to Jackson. Over Leonard. Out to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Powell with it. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers keep it alive.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And Leonard gets it to go.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant kicks to Bane. The pass to Jackson. Adams against Zubac. The three. Brooks misses. Clippers leading by 10. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
Morant passes to Bane. Lets the three fly. Jackson finds Bane. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Leonard. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
On the wing, Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Clippers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Tries again. The rebound by Steven Adams. Driving inside. And Adams with the slam.
Now you got to close up any lane to the basket, because if you don't, Steven Adams is coming hard with a vicious dunk.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Wall kicks to Leonard for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. From deep, Wall. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team.
All right, David, thank you.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men. At the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Russell. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Here's Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson, the pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. Jackson, pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. The three. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard against Anderson. Morris outside. Out to Leonard. The three is up. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Kicks it out to Anderson. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. And it... Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Anderson against Leonard. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. The three from Russell. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. Jackson on the wing. Guarded by Russell. Kicks it to George. 4-3. They get it back. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. George drives in.
I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul him.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for two.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard against Anderson. Shot by Leonard, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Gobert. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard left side. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Anderson. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. He's off on the first.
Kyle Anderson at the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Carl Anthony Towns. Shooting.
He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Morris outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Towns with the ball. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops.
And your Clippers Houston team. Please welcome to the floor.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Outside for Russell. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Oh, deflected. Down low. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Russell finds Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
George passes to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Anderson covers. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anderson. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Jackson against Russell. Kicks it to George. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Anderson. Off with the layup. The Clippers in the lead. Morris passes to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
2 minutes remain in the
George against Edwards. Out to the right wing. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. Russell, that's good.
They opened the gates and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And it's Towns penetrating, and it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides, and all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Morris for 3. The shot comes out, and Minnesota the other way with it now. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Leonard against Towns. There's Jackson with the 3. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
George against Edwards. George, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Substitution on the court.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
21.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. Back to Noel for the lead. Batum pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Wall, the pass to Powell. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Batum's got his first points of the night.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Prince. Back to Noel. Clock at 6. Here's Prince. Guarded by Batum. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Wall attacking. Powell for 3. McLaughlin with the rebound. Minnesota shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Covington over to help. Pass to McLaughlin. Picked by Prince. And it's McLaughlin missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
The kick out to Wall. Off target from outside. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. On the wing, Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. Kept alive by Minnesota. On the wing, Noel. Back to Prince. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Nick Batum.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
The drive by Powell. Pass to man. And here's Covington. Reid defending. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Covington showing you that weight room strength. Awesome physicality there, bullying his way to the hoop.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Takes it inside. Reid for 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Powell passes to Covington. Back to Powell. The layup off target.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to McDaniels. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Noel. 4 on the clock. With the teardrop. Batum pulls it in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Wall. Back to Covington. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. For 3. He drops it from range. Noel's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wall, the pass to Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Back to Daniels. Takes a 3. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers trail.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
It's Covington on the wing. Left side Wall. Batum, pass to Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead. They're up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. George passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Jackson, the pass to George. Jackson outside. Zubac with it. Guarded by Edwards. Zubac's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Anderson. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Kicks it to George. Morris outside. Pure from three-point range.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Leonard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Towns a screen on Jackson. Russell into the lane. Anderson for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Misses in close. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Morris outside. George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Anderson. Outside for Russell. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Now here's Towns. Looking to win the run. And Edwards with the layup.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. They get the rebound. Now Gobert. Money.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Jackson down low. Guarded by Russell. George passes to Leonard. To the middle. Kicks it to George. Takes the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have great trust in him in these situations.
And a deep 3 from Russell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now Los Angeles with it. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot by Leonard, no good. Outside, Anderson. Down low. Towns. Cash.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
It's George on the wing. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So the Clippers win it. Boy, a hard Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, say does that song.
We're anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the one spot. Here's Aldama.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
The three. No. Good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Aldama. Bain passes to Brooks. That three off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Adams, the pass to Bain. Back to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Pass to Aldama. Bain with it. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Towns with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The drive by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's the length and the stride of Rudy Gobert on the deck. Big man, go ahead.
Morant passes to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Russell. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. Out to Russell. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Morant dishes to Adams. And a wide open look for Bain. Sinks the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Towns. Inside shot. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Anderson wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, thank you, David. Here is Edwards. Steven Adams making his last shot. Anderson passes to Edwards. Back to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant against Russell. Morant dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now, here is Russell. Towns down low. And the dunk by Towns.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Morant outside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's Minnesota in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and
I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Morant with the steal. Brooks against Anderson. Brooks kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Out to Edwards. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's good from long range. Anderson's got 8 points. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Russell. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside, Towns. They shoot again. Goes up with it again. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Russell against Morant. The layup off target. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Towns. Driving in. Outside, Russell. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Minnesota in the lead. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Edwards drives in. The 3. Gobert trying to get open. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Passes it to Bane.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell looking it over. The kick out to Towns. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Russell finds Towns. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Russell. Shoots over Morant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's good.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Anderson outside. The tray. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game, great performance by Kyle Anderson.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama at the power forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Russell against Morant. Shoots from the right block. And Russell puts it in. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Morant passes to Bain. Here's Aldama. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Anderson against Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McDaniels. Here's Reed. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Grizzlies shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. McDaniels defending. Jones up top for the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And yes, it's good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now here's Jones. Guarded by Prince. Dishes to Williams. Pass to Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williams can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's McDaniels. That's tipped. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Out to the right wing. Back to Jones. It's Williams, high post. And Memphis turns it over again.
Minnesota.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Jones drives in. Guarded by Prince. Back to Jones. To end the drought. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Outside, Jones. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the feed to Prince. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And will be the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Reed. Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2. Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. The three-pointer no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. The offensive rebound. To take the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Noel passes to Reed. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around Prince, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Jordan McLaughlin. Brooks outside. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Prince in the corner. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Morant. He kicks it to Adams. The pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Brooks finds Adams. Payne for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Morant.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Prince. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Out to Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Russell dishes to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns, as good a free throw shooter out of the post as we've ever seen. He's excellent at the stripe. Now it's game pressure. Do you make critical free throws? Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Edwards finds Anderson. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. In the corner, it's Payne. Morant gaining the floor. Kick out to Adams. 6 to shoot. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Towns. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Payne for three. And again, Memphis no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anderson's shot is off. And here's Morant. Gobert with the defensive effort. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin.
At goal, 6'3".
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice... defensive play to disrupt the lob.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Tries to save it. Jackson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Brooks right side. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Bane. Jackson can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. George for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Morant against Jackson. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Adams. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Jackson down low. Shot from the wing. George, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Bane. 1:36 left in the first quarter. From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta honor Morant's 3 ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Jackson against Morant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Jackson against Morant. George, a deep 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Bane. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. George against Morant. Out to Leonard. Puts it up from 17. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Zubac with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Jackson against Morant. Jackson outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by George. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The kick out to Morris. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Jackson on the wing. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Payne. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The kick out to Morris. George left side. Jackson down low. Adams covering. Pass to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis trailing here. From deep. Paul George pulls it in. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Jackson finds Morris. Back to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the break. Payne, the pass to Adams. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Kicks it to George. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense on George a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
That's good from George.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris for three. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 44 seconds left in the first half. Outside Bain. Pass to Moran. Back to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the basket by Leonard.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Bain. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Clippers ahead, leading by 9. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong job.
Allie, as always, thank you. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Man in at the small forward position. Stolen. Pass to Jones. Here's Tillman, covered by Covington. Here's Tillman. Outside, Green. Connects from downtown. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Wall. Out to Powell. Back to Wall. The 3-ball. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jones against Wall. Outside Jones from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Outside Wall. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Count that one. Well, for a kid growing up like Man did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Man. All alone. Can't get it to drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Conchar. Powell covers. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The kick out to Wall. Back to Powell. Now here's Covington. Pass to Wall. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Wall's got 5 now.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Jones up top. Wall covering. Wall against Jones. Shoots over Wall and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Batum left side. Pass to Man. Fires from deep. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Guarded by Batum. .110 left in the third quarter. Good D by Covington. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Powell outside. Back to Covington. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ahead. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Guarded by Batum. Pass to Conchar. Oh, they need this! And that one hits the back iron.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Conchar's got his first basket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Powell for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Xavier Tillman is out there with Green. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Inside. Here's Tillman. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
A line change here for Memphis. Now Morant, outside Bain, over Leonard. Offensive rebound. Knocked away. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Memphis taking it the other way down. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Morris with a steal. And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Brooks against Leonard. On the wing, Bain. From outside the arc. Jackson outside. Let's go with a three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside Morant. Lets the three fly. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Jackson, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 18. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The kick out to Morris. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks outside to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Morant, the three. Paul George pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Jackson finds Zubac. Leonard outside. This one for three. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Bane, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
George outside, launches it, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
George over to help. Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the right side, from deep, Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. For three, George. And it's Bane with the rebound. Outside Morant. Back to Bane. Shoots over George. Misses. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do